have failed to declare. That is according to the LCC. The number of assets declared to the LCC that have been verified, the reporting that they have been able to verify 55 assets. So 55 declarations have been verified. It covers the period 2018 to 2024 cycle. Investigation and enforcement. For the 4 cases have been handled by the LCC. 20 of those cases have been completed. 7 indictments have been issued, and they include the case of the former local president, the Liberia Telecommunication Authority, 2 cases, LRRC, Buffalo Yellow Machine case, National Watch Commission, the Lofa University case.
Okay, so that's Deputy Government Spokesperson Daniel Sano there speaking at the MICAP. That's the Ministry of Information, Cultural Affairs and Tourism's regular press briefing. We're back on. We owe it to the Civil Service Agency of Liberia. So we had to come back here to ensure we continue the show. And with them, they're having the launch of something very important tomorrow. So, we had to come back here. We'll go around the table for introduction, and then they will tell us exactly why they're here, and then we'll continue. So the show will run up to 10:15 instead of 10:30 because of the outage in electricity that we just experienced. So we'll begin with you, sir. Just tell us your name.
Good morning, Clarence. Good morning to your listening audience. My name is Molobake Yokba Jr. I'm the Director of Reform and Policy at the Civil Service Agency.
Okay.
So good morning. My name is Samuel Lawrence Bimo, and I'm the Marketing Officer from the African First Bank Liberia. And honestly, I'm glad to be in your studio. This is my first time, so thank you.
Okay, Samuel. It's good.
So I'm Joseph Ennisson, Head of Communications and Public Relations, CSA. Good morning.
Joseph, you gotta go. You gotta go again. I didn't get you.
So my name is Joseph Ennisson,
Yep.
Head of Communications and Public Relations at the Civil Service Agency. Good morning.
Okay, Joe. So we will start with Mr. Yobo. How is the CSA, by the way, Yobo?
We're doing well, Clarence. You've been following. We've been in the news for very good reasons. Until the ascendancy of Dr. Chokai as Director General of the CSA, much less was known about the CSA. I can say with absolute certainty that some of the reforms that we've carried out, including automating our testing system, launching the automated LPA platform, has kind of changed the culture, especially when it comes to recruitment in the public sector, merit-based recruitment in the public sector. So we're doing very well at CSA, and we're launching a milestone product tomorrow with the African First Bank, and that is exactly what we're here to unveil what the package is, and to speak about the launch tomorrow at the EJS Ministerial Complex.
Okay, yeah. So let's just go straight to the launch. What is this launch? What do you hope to achieve? How is it going to benefit any group of people, or the government employees, or what? And then we'll talk about the bank's involvement. But let's hear from you.
Okay, so from the CSA standpoint, we are not only here to punish civil servants, dismiss, fire, and that kind of stuff. We're also here to look after the best interest of civil servants. So we form collaborations with entities, private sector entities, to ensure that we can form products, services that will benefit civil servants. So you may have heard about the LPA. That LPA is HO, probably even predates us, right? But that's something we've worked on. We've automated it. So now civil servants can go and take goods from vendors, with the CSA being the intermediary between the vendors and the bank for payment purposes, right? So we've done that. And in addition to that, we're now working with the banks to find products that civil servants can conveniently benefit from. So the bank approached us about this product they have that they thought civil servants will benefit from. And what is this product? It's the 50% salary advance. They actually have 3 products, and which the bank will go in more details, right? But because we signed the MOU with them, so we have a pretty much good idea of exactly what the product offerings are. So they have this 50% salary advance with a 3% interest. So that means you can actually take 1.5 months salary every month when you're with the bank, or your salary is domiciled with the bank. So when you are paid immediately, you can take half of your salary for the next month. When they're paying 3% interest on it, right? That's one product. The next one is what they coin as make it quick. So if you have an emergency like house rent, school fee, medical emergencies, you can actually take 33.3% times 3 of your salary and pay over a 3-month period the same 3% interest. And the biggest one that attracted us to this particular arrangement is the extended salary loan facility of 36 to 60 months. So civil servants now will be eligible to take loan from AfriLand Bank that they will repay between 36 months to 60 months. That is from 3 years to 5 years. So the flexibility that comes with this facility is what actually lured us into this arrangement. Say, fine, let's see the parameters around the arrangement. Let's see what civil servants have to do, what the CSA has to do, and what the bank has to do as well. So this tripartite arrangement is exactly why we're here, and we're launching this formally to the public tomorrow. And I'm informed by the bank that by the time it's launched, anybody can now access the facility. Once all of the requirements that we all have agreed upon are met, you can go and get your loan and pay from 12 months to 24 months to 36 months to 48 months and up to 60 months, Clarence.
What's the ratio? What are the other explanations? For example, how much do I need to make to take what? That I am an employee of the government. Can I just move to AfriLand Free Bank and once my salary is passing through the bank and ask for any amount? Are there benchmark? What is it?
Yeah, definitely benchmark. So I will let
okay, Mr. Bimo.
Yeah, then Bimo. You're the bank man.
Yeah, let's hear you. What are you offering and what is it?
So thank you. So the issue of access to finance in Liberia for low income earners has been a serious challenge in Liberia. So that's one issue we as AfriLand, from our vision, that we try to address. So we've been working with civil servants and people been taking salary loans, but at a very minimum level. And what are the reasons? People at a lower level could not afford to take loans because their salary couldn't support the loan they needed. So straight to your question, the issue of what I get will depends on my salary, right? Because the objective of the program is make sure that you have a loan to better your life, but not constrain you that you not struggle to pay back the loan. So people will be in different brackets. So if we try to correlate with the kind of salary loan that is in the entire market, somebody making 150, which is the minimum wage, cannot afford to take a loan. Right, but with this program, we intend that somebody making as low as 150 can take up to $3,000, where you can pay over the period of 5 years. And with that 3,000,
up to 3,000 over a period of 5 years.
Yes, you pay over the period of 5 years, so that you wouldn't be burdened to carry on home very little salary. So the program the amount people qualify will depends on your salary range, because you can't take what you can afford. So people will be in different brackets. Somebody making 150, as I said, can take up to 3,000. Somebody above 150 might be taking up to 5,000. But the minimum amount somebody can take will be $3,000. Yes.
Yeah. So with the 150 and 3,000 will mean that even though if you can call the amount for business or whatever purpose, but that would mean that as of the day you sign in and you're qualified for that loan, you're no longer going to be taking your 150 home. Small thing, the bank will be taking something from our 150.
Yes.
I want you to be clear before people say,
usually 33.3%. That's the rule. Right, that's the regulators.
That you will be paying back.
Yes.
Yeah, so they will calculate 33.3% of the salary times the number of years you want to carry the loan for. Okay. So if you want to carry the loan for 12 months, it's 33.3% of your salary times 12. For 2 years times 24. For 3 years times 36. Okay. So when they calculate that bulk amount up there is what they will use as the principal amount to calculate.
Okay.
Your
maybe reasonably every month, maybe they'll be taking like $40, $50.
$50, yes.
$50 every month. They say $50.
Yes, $50 every month. Okay. So besides that, with the $50, you still have the opportunity with AfriLand First Bank to take an advance, right? So I already have $50 to pay. So that $50 the bank is taking on my loan, I can still have it back as a salary advance. As a salary advance that I can take to even make up my entire 150 to take up. So those are the kind of activity we are working on. And we
all right. Now I will be more practical in the interview for the sake of the least pressing.
Sure.
I take $3,000.
Yes.
I made 150.
Yes.
The bank's supposed to be taking $50 per month.
Yes.
And now 3,000 I'm supposed to pay over a period of 2-3 years.
Yes.
But maybe I pull out my 3,000 in business. After 5 months, I ought to get your money quick. I can come pay.
Sure.
I gotta be waiting.
Sure. Yes. So you can do an early payment of your loan, but early payment of your loan, the money you bring in to pay earlier, you can still reinvest that money.
Yeah.
So I bring the money in.
No, I just want fun.
Yes,
In other words, I gotta just be relaxed.
Yes,
You
but
get
we
me?
want people to make maximum use of the money. That's why we're giving long period of time. Because if I gave you 1 year to pay 3,000, you'll be struggling to pay. But we'll give you that money if you want to invest that money in business.
Apparently,
that
what
money can
Clara
stay in
wants
the
to know
business
whether when you bring an early, let's say,
Yes.
payment, repayment, does it also go to the interest?
Yes,
How does
so
it-
to do an early payment, there are negotiation on the interest that you're supposed to pay.
Okay.
You wouldn't pay the entire
Because
interest.
if I supposed to pay 3% interest over a period of 5 years,
Yes.
but I bring in that money by 9 months.
So yes,
So we can have some discussion there,
yes,
right?
yes, the interest.
Yeah,
Yes.
negotiate it.
It's
Okay.
negotiable.
So let's hear from the man responsible for communication. What category of government employees are supposed to benefit from this kind of service?
Civil servants. Every one of it. Just civil servants across the length and breadth of this country, not just in Monrovia, and especially those who are on a payroll we are managing. Mind you, we have 107 now.
Yeah,
It used to be
107.
103, now it's gone to 107. So the ministry, agency, and commissions that are under us, whose payroll we are taking care of. So the SOEs are not, but I think they will have a own different negotiation. So civil servants who are being managed under the supervision of the civil service agency.
And whose salary are passing through
So, yes,
Afriland?
Afri-
Obviously.
Your salary have
Before
to be
you have
domiciled
that's why you
with
say
the bank.
it must be domiciled,
Okay.
with
So we come back to you, Bimo.
Yeah.
What are the procedures?
So the first procedure is that you have to open your account with African First Bank, and opening your account means you come with your employment letter at African First Bank and say I want to have my salary account here. So that account is open, the account is given to you, and you carry your account back to your HR, and that will be placed on the payroll. So once we receive your first 3 salaries in our bank into your account, automatically you qualify to have the salary loans, right? So once your 3 salary hit, you qualify. And then also, once your first salary hit, you also qualify for the salary advance, which is 50% of your salary that you can have. So that will be the first beginning. Maybe you want a loan, but then the loan is waiting for 3 months salary to come. But then you have the salary advance. I can take up to 50% of my salary and then pay back in 1 month, and then I take again and pay back in. So that's the first procedure. So once your salary has hit 3 times in your account, you now obtain the assessment form, which you take to your HR to satisfy you, because we're doing it together with the HRs and the CSA.
HR,
So your HR will approve, say yes, you are qualified. Because mind you, there are some people who are civil servants, but maybe you have bad record on your files. So the bank wouldn't deal with you directly.
Okay,
without-
that's a point. So
Yes.
it is not between you and the bank.
No, it's not between you and the
Your
bank.
entities gotta get involved.
Entities got to get involved. So once they certify you and bring back that particular certification to us, automatically you sign off on our documents, and in 72 hours your account is credited with your money.
What's the maximum for credit?
So
We're
as-
talking about 3K. What's the
It
maximum?
depends. It depends on your salary. So somebody making 1.5, and I'm taking 500, which is 32.3%. If I multiply 500 by 60 months, if the person will it for 60 months, that would be my.
More than
maximum. So it depends on the salary
25,000
bracket. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, depends on the salary bracket.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Molba, anything you want to say? So tomorrow program, what should we wait for? What should we wait to see?
Yes, so I wanted to place some more emphasis on tomorrow's program. So we've invited heads of entities and HRs. We also have invited some private sector players. The program starts at 11 o'clock tomorrow, and we're happy to announce that the Honorable Vice President,
Vice President
will be the Chief Launcher tomorrow at the EJS Ministerial Complex Ballroom. It starts at 11 o'clock. So AfriLand Bank tomorrow will have the opportunity to explain in more details about the product offerings. And the reason why HRS are required to attend tomorrow's event, HRS from all spending entities. We already sent a circular, so they are aware of it. So we're just doing it as a reminder. The reason they're required to attend tomorrow's event is that they will have to pre-qualify their employees.
The first point of contact.
Yes, they have to. So that means they have to know all of the parameters, all of the nuances of this loan, because the bank will explain to them, but the employees will not have the time to go to the bank from time to time. They can easily reach to their HR. The HR can explain to them what the facility is, what amount they are qualified for, how they can access it, whether there are other requirements, because Clarence, on the market right now, like Demo said, on the market, the salary advance, the salary loan that is on the market right now is only for 12 months. And the charges associated with it, upfront charges, it makes it almost impossible for anybody on the lowest pay bracket to acquire a loan. Because the current policy is that up to 4% upfront charges have to be deducted. You have to insure the loan. You have to provide collateral for setting them up. You know, so there are a lot of requirements around it. But then they bank into us and they say, look, let's tailor this product so that it comes across as a welfare product. That is why most of the requirements that are on the market right now will be relaxed. So the HRS are required to be there tomorrow so that they know exactly what are all of the requirements to acquiring this loan. So when they have that explanation, they can now pass it on to the employees in our various entities. So tomorrow at 11 o'clock we'll be there. There will be dramatization of the product. The three products, the salary advance, the make it quick, and then the extended salary loan facility up to 60 months, which we believe is a game changer. This is the first time I'm hearing about this.
Sammy,
Yes.
It's for civil servants across the country.
Yes.
I am to a place where African Bank is not. How do I benefit?
That is a promotional question for the bank.
So the first thing is a start, and we hope that this process will be online, that anybody can apply from anywhere. So that will be for the future. But for now, currently we are in 8 locations. I mean, in 12 locations in 8 counties. We have a structure called the Rural Community Financial Institutions, or the MC2s. And those MC2 provide directly, they are our interface directly in those locations. So currently we have 3 of those MC2s in Lofa. 4, I mean, we are in Zoso, Vonjema, Kolahum, and Foya. So we are offering full banking services through those MC2. And then in Nima, we are in 3 locations also. So we are in Sankole, we are in Tapeta, and we are in Kample, Belege. And then in Riboji, we are also there, in Fishtown. Grand Crew, we are in Barclayfield. Sando, we are in Greenview. And then Riboses, and as well as Bopodu in Bapolu. So we are working to make sure that those structures that we call the MC2s will be created in all the counties. So once those structures are created, any civil servant at any of those locations can access those how you call it, facilities.
So you say you'll launch tomorrow, right after that launching program.
The program
it starts.
it starts.
It starts. Especially for those who already got their salary passing through your system.
Sure,
they can start.
Yes, they can start. Yes. But currently, I'm doing salary loan. I'm doing salary loan for civil servants for government employees, but not with the arrangement for the long term.
Yes.
So if you stay don't want to wait. Maybe you are urgent need now, and you don't want to wait. You can stay come. When start a bigger one, we'll join again.
Okay.
So
I will open the last
I just want
go ahead.
Let me just
Yes,
bring
civil
down
service. Yeah.
the civil service.
Swing.
Why is it this is important for civil servants? So let me say this. Moba just stated earlier that there are a lot of reforms taking place at the civil service agency, and especially towards the well-being of civil servants. The civil servants are the backbone for any governing system. Whether you like it, these are people, the co-implementers of government policies. They are there working under very demanding conditions and playing very sacrificial role. Like you talk about the police, you talk about the teachers, you talk about the nurses. So we are, Dr. Jokar and his team are going all out, searching for opportunities to improve the lives of civil servants, better their lives, so that you can have this opportunity. I think you know about the LPA scheme.
We heard about
right?
it.
All of these things, they're helping. Oh, very good. But now, I mean, it has gone wide. You sit down, you go for your bonus and go. By the age 60, civil servants should be retired. If you look back and say, what have I benefited from CSA as an employee? At least from the LPA or from these kind of opportunities, you can say, I built a house. I did this. So we are out there working out. So civil service agencies is not only there for hiring or employing people and all of those things, but also looking at deeply the well-being. When you have civil servants who are well taken care of, they are productive, they're going to be highly productive. They're going to make sure, because the machinery of any governing system is the civil servants. Once they are productive, once they have an improved life or opportunity, they're going to make the governing system big, because they could become the heartbeat of the government and the heartbeat of the nation. So I just thought to chip this in so that to tell you that it is very important. That's why, we are here with African Bank, right? In as much as they are, this is unprecedented, they are bringing it up, but we also open the avenue for other banks to come, because we want for people to come on board. Because it's possible that all of the 60,000 civil servants can go to African Bank, fine. But it's also not possible that everybody can go, like you just talked about location. So we are encouraging everybody to join on board to come out of the banking institution. But again, we give our credit to Afriland Bank for
Okay.
coming.
You want to say something?
Yeah, I wanted to speak to, probably the callers will come here on that, but let me just get ahead of the game. Someone will call and ask, what if I already am banking with Bank A, right?
Okay.
And I took a loan with that bank for 12 months. I've already gone 6 months on that loan. But I want to move to Afriland Bank. What are my options? It's very simple. Afriland has informed us that if you have an outstanding facility with a bank, they can actually buy your facility from that bank and transfer your liability to that bank. So you begin to service it with them.
So they pay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they will
yeah.
pay. Yeah, they will pay. They will pay that bank off, so you have no dealing with that bank. The reason this is important is because HRS would not send your account to CSA to represent the payroll if you have obligation with Bank A, which you haven't settled.
And that's why the HRS are so important.
That is why they have to do
very
that.
important. They have to know.
Because you no one just come and say, "Oh, I want to go African." They might account number. They care to CSA.
No, we don't transfer accounts like that. We have to do due diligence.
In fact, if you say you move from Bank A, we'll ask you to bring a clearance
Sure.
from Bank A telling us that you are in no liability with our bank.
How do I get my money back as Afriland Bank, for example? I'm employed, I started benefiting, I took 3K, I was supposed to pay over a period of 5 years. I get dismissed.
Okay, that's a good one you put in, right? So the CSA, as part of this arrangement, has assured this Afriland that 3 months' salary of the employee will be used as part of the collateral for this loan. So if someone is dismissed, under the arrangement, the CSA will keep them on the payroll for 3 months. So 3 months of that salary, 100% of that salary will be going to the bank to service that loan. Dismissed, death, whatever the case is, that they cease to be employed. 3 months of that salary will keep running. And that is for loans under 5,000, right? Which I think is reasonable enough. 3 months of the person pay go in there, so. But loans above 5,000, there are other parameters that the bank has shared with us, and we believe is just fair in the market.
Yo, share with the people tomorrow.
We will share it.
Sure,
Which is why it's
yeah.
important for them to come, right? They had to come. And whatever the case is, Clarence, I can tell you with absolute certainty, because as chairperson for the CSA side on this arrangement, I had to go weeks, and Samuel will tell you, at some point I think I got frustrated because we had to go back and forth on this thing. I told them we have to be sure that what you're offering is not on the market. That it has to be a tailor-made product for civil servants. If it's a competitive product, then let me check elsewhere. Someone said, "Why check anyway? You're not finding it." It's true.
Okay. Civil Service Agency of Liberia is here with Afriland Bank. But before we take the calls, let's do this. We'll be right back.
Yo, hello. I come bearing good news for all civil servants. On Thursday, December 4, 2025, Civil Service Agency in partnership with Afriland First Bank will be launching a salary loan scheme. Get 50% of your monthly salary in advance with just 3% interest rate. Wait, that's not all. You can even get a long-term salary loan for 3 to 5 years, only for civil servants who have their salary account with Afriland First Bank. It's easy like ABC. Once you register, your salary advance will be ready anytime you request. And for the long-term loan, just get approval from your HR and Deputy for Administration. Afriland will handle the insurance to protect both you and the bank. So what are you waiting for? Step into any Afriland First Bank branch at Crown Hill, Fairmont, Red Light, or Twala and enjoy the freedom your salary deserves.
Terms and conditions apply.
Afriland First Bank, the path with success.
Okay, so you can call us now on 0777700999 and 0555995995. Are you an employee of the government? Do you want to benefit from this? You will talk to your HR to get your payment at Afriland Bank. What do you think? Ask all of the questions. Good morning here.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, Clarence Jackson.
Good morning.
Good morning to the studio guest.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm Dean G. Stummer calling for Asmus.
Yep.
I have the question. I am making, I'm working. My present salary is, my payment is $91. Am I eligible to take a loan?
Your current take-home salary is $91?
$91.
Is it not below the minimum wage? You want anyway? You
Sorry.
eh?
My take-home salary is $91.
The US dollar component or
That a
combined?
US dollar component or combined salary?
US dollar component.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, because I was like, how come? Hello.
Good morning, Clarence, and good morning to my friends from African Bank and from the CFA.
Yeah. Good
My
morning.
name is Jacob Gordon, and I called from North Dakota.
Oh, North Dakota.
What
Yeah.
a beautiful idea. Yeah, what a beautiful idea. But I think there is a structural issues that need to be addressed
Okay.
because I see that corruption, and there will be a massive corruption. The most corrupt people in government are HR. I got evidence to prove. So the African Bank want our civil servants to enjoy the loan scheme. We should have a very good structure, a good infrastructure that will monitor every project that our people can benefit for whatever proceeds that will come from that loan.
For example, why do you think an HR will be corrupt? Be practical of how you think corruption will come about.
Okay. For instance, let's look at Ministry A. Ministry A has 250 employees. Okay, let's take as minimum 100 employees. That Ministry A, now everybody saying, I know African just don't choose things. Like for me, I have a salary I can actually before, with the watch commission. So, that 100 staff wants to go there. Everybody when I want money wants to go there. Who will be the first to be processed? They want the corruption kind. Nobody want to look at the structure or to follow the level procedure. So if I will take the advantage of those people because now they want to get money faster and will start to take 100 and 150 dollars from our people.
All you are saying is some of the HRs will not agree to send your name to the bank and you don't do something for them.
We didn't do something for them. So they need to have a proper structure that will be well monitored. If they call for an agent from African Bank that will work directly with the ministry within the HR office, it will be better.
Okay. Thank you. You've said yours. Let's go here and talk to this other. Oh, you left the line. Let's go back here. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah?
This is Clarence.
Yeah, just call your name. You are live.
Yeah, my name is Abraham Williams. I wanted to ask a still guest. Yeah, according to Johnsonville.
Yeah.
The percentage on the loan. I understand it will be from 3 years to 5 years. So I know it will be a percentage. It's annual,
and is it,
monthly, or hard.
And is it a 3%?
It's a 3%.
That's what I heard.
I thought it was
2%.
I heard 3% on the
salary
I think the loan that you want to take, salary advance or something like that. But I want to know the actual services that they are promoting now. What would be the rate? Either it's annual, what the percentage, and what period? Is it annual, monthly, or what?
Okay, they're listening. They will respond. Hello.
Good morning, Clarence.
Good morning.
Thank you. This is Arvin Poe.
Okay.
I'm a call for Santa Maria. I'm concerned. You only stress on people 1,000, but what for food I'm making low income, below 150, and you want to go for the loan.
People who make below 150 and want to benefit.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. Hello there. Good morning. You there? Hello? Okay. You left the line. Good morning. Let's go back here and good morning there. How are you? Good morning. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. How are you, sir?
I'm good. What's your name?
This is Pius Brooks.
Hey, Pius, let's hear you.
High School.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know the question might sound funny, but it is very serious. I want to know why must it only be African Bank? The issue is because I think the income is very good. Actually, if it is spread across, it is going to give real utility to citizens. Can you imagine somebody
why if the other banks are not willing to do that, like maybe the percentage and the period for payment, all the kind of thing?
I don't think they have been able to stretch that far. But whatever the case is, I think there is something that we can sit at the table and discuss. Because, Clarence, the intent of this is to actually give dignity to civil servants. Can you imagine somebody who has been working for 5, 6, 7 years, has not even been able to own a plot of land, collecting $4,000, $5,000 is something that is going to take you a far. So I think it is very important for them to be able to spread across because
To other banks. Okay. Your message is here. Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, I'm Clem Carter calling from Bowman Bridge.
Carter, let's hear your side.
Yes, I want to find out my 70% and my 30% above the 250. You think I qualified to take above the 3,000?
Okay, if you're making beyond 250, above 250, whether you're qualified. Yeah, you mean your Liberian dollar and your US dollar.
Yes.
In essence, your salary. If you're making more than 250, you're asking whether you can take beyond 5,000.
No, if I can take 5,000, like the two currencies are combined reach 250. You think I qualified to take 5,000?
But they already said 150, you qualify to 35K. So, or 3, eh? Okay. All right, let's go. 0777 700 Obviously, so he asking 150, you can take 3. So he asking, if I'm making more than 250, can I take 5? They will answer, let's take 2 more. Then we go to them right here. 0777 700 Okay, can't get any more color. Then we go to them. Okay. Yeah, African Bell. Let's get to you.
All right, thank you. So the first caller asked for they are making $91, but I know you're talking about only the US dollar component. As far as we are concerned, we know that the minimum salary now is around 150. So when we're talking about the salary, we're talking about both your Liberian dollars and the US dollar combined to make all your net salary. That's why we'll be applying our rate on. It's our hope that we service everybody. So, but the only thing is that, as I said, the amount you get will depends on your salary. So if you even making below 150, you still qualify on the scheme. But the only difference is that somebody that making 150 will get more than you, so it depends on your salary. In terms of the structure and monitoring, I think the CSA will speak to that. But with this, the HR has nothing to do with what we as a bank, because we are taking the risk, right? So I know that there's a law that every civil servant or every employee has the right to take your salary where you want it to go. Right, so the only thing the HR has is to make sure that you are not indebted to other banks. So if you want to take your salary and issue of HR dealing with people, the bank has no say in that. But our process, we are taking the risk and we control the process. We are only bringing in the civil servant HR so that the bank will be covered under the kind of risks we'll be taking for that long period of time. For the percentage, we said the 3% is on the salary advance, which is every month. And then the 2 and on the long-term loan is 2.5%. So reduce the percent by 5% point. So that 2% is paid on the declining balance method basis. So every month I pay certain portion of the principal. That principal reduces, and then the remaining amount I pay that interest on it. So every time the interest will be reducing as you pay off the loan. So it's actually 2.55%. And then somebody making below. I already answered that. Somebody making below.
I'm making above 250.
Yeah, somebody making it above 250. Obviously, you get you are making let's say you take 300, right? If you are making 300, for example, your 1/3 of that of your 300 is $100. So $100 multiplied by 60 months, so I can take up to 6,000. So once you are above 150 years, you can fall within the bracket of 5,000 as the caller asks. Then yes, so I'm sorry. Or spreading the other bank. I think the CSA.
Okay, CSA. How do you come in?
The mobile comes in because he's more into the technical areas when it comes to the arrangement. So let me just say to Jacob from North Dakota, it's unfortunate that you call our HR as being corrupt. I'll tell you for sure they are people of integrity, especially now on our watch, because the civil service as responsible, statutorily responsible HR. They are strictly on us, and we are keeping close eyes on them. Everything they do is being regulated, so they are not corrupt people. With respect to what African Bank, we stated earlier that the Director General, looking for so many opportunities for civil servants, contacted almost all of the banks here, brought forth all of the ideas. Some accepted, some are still thinking about it. thankfully, AfriLand accepted, and they bring a very unprecedented package. So we want to say, AfriLand, we give kudos to them. So it is not that we are just taking side with AfriLand Bank, but we are opening the bracket for everybody to fish into it. So it's not just about AfriLand Bank. Another somebody talk about. Okay, mobile will come in, but I just wanted to make some clarity on some of these points. I can come along,
Yes, so so this is not a PRO stunt for AfriLand, right? For us, we're willing to work with every bank. In fact, when we launched the LPA automated scheme the last time, we called on vendors to enroll into the program. We want to have any schools enroll into that LPA program. So you don't have to bother about paying your child school fee at any specific time. When the school is enrolled, you get to pay your child school fee in 6 months period. Because the LPA is for 6 months. So similarly with this other product that AfriLand is offering, if any bank wants to match what they're offering, please, we're willing to sign MOU with you as well.
Sure.
So this is not something we're just doing exclusively for AfriLand to assume that we're leaving other banks out, undercutting other banks' businesses. No, we're willing to do business with other banks insofar as they can match what AfriLand is doing or even do better.
Good, far less. We could
I
go.
know
We
if
could
another
go for
bank
it.
can say, you know what,
In fact,
AfriLand doing
in fact,
2.5 will do 2%. Please, we'll sign an MOU.
In fact, mobile window, the Director General invited all of the banks. There were some people who were saying that, we're even doing it for free. Up to this time, they have not come forth. So it
the
tells you,
opportunity has been provided for banks to come and showcase their products. The ones that are beneficial, to the civil servants, we'll go for that.
Okay, AfriLand Bank, let's get your parting comments.
Yeah. So thank you for the opportunity, and we want to encourage our civil servants that this process will be transparent. Everything about the loan will be spelled out to you. Maybe people will fear that there are hidden fees that will not be disclosed, but as part of the MOU, we want to make sure that everything about the loan will be disclosed to the employees, and you have it at your fingertip. The next thing I want to say is that you're asking whether other entity will be onboarded. Yes, we have signed this MOU with CSA, but we are open to other SOEs, right? Other government entities that are not on the civil service. Once they are willing to sign off to the same terms and conditions that CSA signed off on, we'll go along with them, right? So we are open, our doors are open to enter into similar MOU with other entities. So thank you, and hope to see you. Our team will be at the CSA to start opening people accounts. Those who will be interested, just come with your ID cards and your employment letter, and your account will be open instantly while the program is going on. So thank you for the opportunity.
Okay, Swan.
Yeah, so we want to say again that the welfare, the well-being of civil servants can never be overemphasized. And therefore, exploring avenues to bring opportunities like this that will improve the lives of civil servants who, when they shall have retired at age 60, can look back and say, I built a house, I got a car, I sent my children to school, I got this business going. So it's so much more that we can ever do. And we want to thank our Director General for always going out there looking for opportunities for civil servants.
Okay, Molba.
So thank you for the opportunity. So I'm looking forward to seeing HRS tomorrow. Even civil servants are encouraged to attend tomorrow, especially those whose offices are located within the complex. We're inviting them. The bank has informed us that will be lunch. There'll be meal. Article 13. Item 13, right? Yeah, right. After the program, we've got T-shirts that will be given to those attending the program.
17.
Yeah. So we hope to see them tomorrow, and we're going to go out to find as many, products that will be beneficial for civil servants. This is not one size fits all. We're not doing it only for AfriLand Bank. If any other bank, commercial bank, wants to bring another, they could package a product in different ways. And this loan thing is not forced for you to take a loan. Nobody's going to force you to take a loan, by the way. You don't have to do nothing about this loan. This could just be FYI, But if you want to truly benefit from this, you come forward, get all the information you need, and then you get enrolled into the program, and take your money and invest it wisely and pay small over time.
Okay.
Yes.
Civil Service Agency in collaboration with AfriLand First Bank, they will be launching a product tomorrow that seeks to benefit civil servants, especially whose salaries are passing through the bank. This is how we're drawing down the curtains. Tomorrow we'll be back here. Thanks to all of you for listening. Bye-bye.